Hello, this is Gabriel Desjardins bringing you another video, this time featuring The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch. Recently, yesterday, we had an update for the Nintendo Switch, one of which included a new feature, inside the system settings, all the way in the system where you'd be able to inverse color display. You'd be able to leave it in default when you're white or black like you had, and we'd also be able to put in invert color, which is truly amazing. And we also have grayscale, which I will get to you in another video. Anyway, let's stick to the reverse, okay? Let's stick to invert color. Now, like many of you probably seen, the menu has been completely inverted. Now, I was surprised as such, but I had taken it off because I was under the impression, this is going to take a lot of energy since it's in handheld mode, so I put it back to normal and then I played my games. But then when I got home, I figured, you know what, let's put it inverted. It's charging, might as well. Then I went to play Breath of the Wild, and I was pleasantly surprised at what I had discovered, and what I hope many of you will enjoy as much as I have. First upon, I discovered this. I told myself, no way. Are you serious? They've inversed everything? So, I click continue, start, we can see everything. Now the menu has been inverted, so all your pictures you've taken are also inverted. So if you take any pictures in the inverted mode, when you put them back to your regular mode, as in default, it will also go back into default. So do not take the same pictures you did, but in invert colors, because when you put them back to default, they will look with the lighting of the default function. Now you can see the menus changed already, but the game is incredible. There's so many changes. Here we're located in the Shrine of Resurrection. Already you can see Link is blue! And you have all these white and gray colors, making you believe this is the world they structured before they added color, except they added a few colors in this area, such as the red replacing the blue with a little orange, and we got some purple as well, some violet. And as we go on, we can see a lot of things have changed. More than a few. For example, light is dark and dark is light. Playing this game, you will, in inverted colors, you will come to the realization it's almost like you're in the Twilight Realm, except it would be Breath of the Wild version. And everything is different. Take the blue bombs. Light is dark and dark is light, as I said before. When we explode them, BAM! Same thing for the red. We throw them there. And when we do magnesis, as you can see, it's a beautiful blue. With this, the clock stop, everything is perfect. And also when freezing, you can see the water turns red, and look at that pillar. It looks like a light has fused with darkness and red. It's almost like Link is an emissary of the darkness and not the light. And obviously, the pictures are awesome. Hey, we're gonna take some pictures, and look at this floor. Look at this floor. What is this we're standing on? Anyway, there's a lot to show in this world. I'm gonna give you a quick overview of what this world has to offer. Look, we're running into the wild. Instead of a beautiful green scenery, we have a chaotic purple scenery where everything has been completely inverted, and a lot of white because they're not close to these things. If we look in our map, you can see everything's been completely inverted. The shrines look red. The map looks grayish blue. The rooms have changed. Even the albums, all your memories. You can view your memories in an inverted color, and it is really great, especially the battle scenes. And your entire Hyrule Compodium is also changed. Let's take a look at some of the enemies. The Lino, the blue-maned Lionel, the white Lionel, even the silver Lionel. That one looks awesome to me. I can't believe how awesome it looks. Even a Guardian it's white, and when it looks at you, it turns green, the energy. And when it explodes, it is blue energy. It's almost like they were with the Sheikah, and it's almost like you're an emissary of the Yiga clan. And also, awesome bosses such as the Thunderblight Ganon, the Fireblight Ganon, the Waterblight Ganon, the Windblight Ganon. Sorry, my apologies. Also, Calamity Ganon. Sorry, I'm not really with the proper gear here. And we also got ourselves Dark Beast Ganon, which this is pretty much amazing if you ask me. But this is just one part. What if we look at our weapons? We have the adventure log, everything. Even the videos are completely reversed. Let's take a look at this one, for example. Look how everything's completely changed. Anyway, let's skip this. You can view these on your own time. I will not be making a video showing all these, but if you feel like doing it, please do. Even look, in the corner, you might not be able to see it because of my angle, pardon me, but the rupee who's green has been turned purple, giving you the impression that you have a lot of money. And if you look, Link's Master Sword, we'll get to it later. The Frostblade is different. Even the ancient battle axe. Look at this beautiful weapon. It's almost like it's radiating dark energy. And it's not the only thing. The menu is also reversed, not as impressive, but the bows, even the arrows, the ice arrow. If you take the ice arrow into account, just look at it. Look how it spreads darkness. The bomb arrow is blue. Anyway, let's go back here. And even the shields, look at the Guardian shield. It's truly amazing. And the armor is completely different. It is really an incredible thing. Now you can see that Link is completely blue, right? It makes you think he's like an avatar. But what's really amazing is this. This, I really find it's amazing. Instead of black, it's white and has a lot of blue and red. But anyway, we also have our foods who look completely different. Have you ever seen a purple watermelon or a blue sky apple? I am really impressed with this. Nintendo has done an amazing job, and we've only started. Even look at our meals. It doesn't look like something you'd want to eat, eh? Although, it's just as good. And the powers, Minfa's Grace, Rivali's Gale, Daruk's Protection, Ursa's Fury, all have been changed. It is really an amazing game. Now, as you can see, we have the Temple of Time in its decayed form. You can jump down and you can enjoy the beautiful world in complete reverse color. Purple, violet grass. You can even hunt animals in complete reverse. And fighting enemies is a blast. Look at that raw meat. Looks weird, eh? You wouldn't want to eat that in real life. It looks like it's been there for years. Anyway, ooh, some nice arrows. Anyway, let's make this a short video. Let's start by taking a look at some of the areas that you might be traveling to. Let's go over to this shrine here on the small island. By the way, my favorite shrine in the entire game. Look how Link teleports. Instead of being a beautiful blue light, it's a dark black and red light. One that I think is awesome. It makes you believe that Link and Zelda are evil and Ganon is good. It's not the case, but you feel like you're playing for the bad guys when you play in inverted mode. Now, this island, you can see here, the water is completely gray, as well as many of the things in the background. And there's lightning, it turns red. A lot of things have been changed, and it is amazing. And also, for those that haven't played like this, it adds a level of difficulty for, if you're not used to inverted colors, it's more difficult for you to see everything perfectly, so it adds more challenge to it. Now, let's go to the Gerudo Desert area. I'm sure I love this part. Again, Link turning to black and sending himself into the sky. You know, when you look at Link being spread, it makes you feel like he's being ripped to strands. With the darkness, it looks even cooler. And the loading screen is obviously been completely reversed, and frankly, I find it's great. All these wonderful rules. Now you can see the shrines have been changed. They're blue and white with some red energy glowing. In the desert, it is purplish and violet in the background, and some nice blue sand. Makes you feel like you're running on water. And if we explore a shrine, we will see a pretty good change, actually. Because the shrines, now they look different, as you might know, but they also are pretty interesting when it comes to it, because the entire place is white with some different energies, such as the lights and all these monks. Monks, I don't have any to show you, but if you if you haven't done all your shrines, or you've taken a screenshot of the monks, you'll be able to view them Anyway, the batteries are running low, so let's wrap this up real fast. Let's go next into on Death Mountain, which I find is really interesting. Okay, again, that beautiful black light. My apologies, I have to fix this. Good. Now, there's a lot of things that have been changed with the inverted color, but it adds a level of difficulty. At the end of this month, there will be a DLC pack that includes quite a few things. One of which is called the Trial of the Sword, and another which is going to be Hero Mode. Now, what you can do is that you can, if you find Trial of the Sword is too easy and the Hero Mode is too easy, try doing them both at the same time with inverted colors. Now, you can see all this lava here. It's all blue, right? It makes you feel like you're in the ocean. By the way, do not jump down, because this is what's gonna happen. You fall down. Just because it looks blue doesn't make it water. Now the whole world is completely reversed. Personally, I've played the game. I've explored pretty much the general whole place. I've really enjoyed it. And honestly, I think it's a great idea for everyone to try this function, because it adds a new level of difficulty for those that aren't used to inverted colors, but it also lets you see the world in a completely different way. It's almost like you're in the Twilight Realm and everything's reversed. Now, if you've seen the entire world and you've seen how beautiful it is and how much work Nintendo's put into it, just view it in invert colors and just watch how amazing, how perfect it is. It is truly a masterpiece. Sure, there's not as many lightings of colors, but there's still a lot. Now, as you can see, here we are inside Hyrule Castle. Let's make our way out. Enemies are even white. Makes it pretty interesting when you're fighting against them. Even the shock arrows are purple now. Anyway, let's leave these guys alone. Even the Great Flame Blade looks completely different. Sorry, I'm trying to make this fast. But one thing you will really find interesting is the fight against Calamity Ganon. Calamity Ganon, it is really impressive. And when you destroy Guardians, right here, we have an example right here. Green and yellow energy. And if we take ourselves a nice shield, one that isn't damaged already. But now, let's show the Master Sword. You see how it changed? It almost makes you look and think like this is the sword that Dark Link would yield to. This is the sword he would use. Now, I'm not gonna. I don't have much time to show you everything, but I'm trying to give you the general sense of things. Even look, the lighting has turned red. Now, I don't have much time to show everything, so let me go back to the home menu and show you some screenshots. Fighting Ganon already is going to be quite the interesting process. How it changes constantly. For example, even when you're shooting, well, when you're going along, you can see the divine beasts are shooting beams of darkness, giving you the impression, even more of an impression, that you're working for the darkness against the light. With Ganon completely white, and he changes, and already without inverse colors, this image in red is a perfect screenshot, and in blue, it's just as good. And the fight goes on, and obviously you can see he starts exploding with green energy, goes up, and all these things happen. Dark Beast Ganon taking him down, and all the screenshots that follow afterwards. Even just looking at Ganon in his form that you see in the beginning in inverse colors, that is a sight to behold. It is truly amazing sight. Anyway, long story short, this update has brought a completely new possibility to Breath of the Wild. It would be highly appreciated if all of you tried this. Please try the inverse color in Breath of the Wild. And it's not just at Breath of the Wild, it's for all the games. Try ARMS and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and 1-2 Switch. Try all of these games in reverse. This is an amazing update, and it has incredible results for many games. Anyway, this is Gabriel's channel. Subscribe to see more in the future. I will be sure to make more of this. And leave a like in the video. Have a good day.